What's up, everybody? My name is Erin, and welcome to the Mad Maker Studio, and welcome back to Detective Grimoire. We are still in Chapter 3. I failed Lady Weybridge's challenge. I think we need a little bit more information before we go and confront her again. So we are back here at the museum to see if we overlooked anything. I need to find his lockpick.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. Copyright MCM XXXIV.
Roman numerals. I can never remember what the M's and the C's are.
That'll be 1930, 1934? It's a poster from the old Boggy
can I
cartoon
leave?
show.
Okay.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago.
Okay, so the explorer put up a museum. He made this like his base to like store all of his findings.
In a different location.
What?
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction.
Oh.
That might explain why it looks so out of place.
And on terrible foundation. That thing is not stable.
I'd better take a look at this.
Okay.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did.
They're essential parts of our ecosystem. Thank you very much.
Oh?
Okay, I forgot to double back on you.
You come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
Wow, it is not safe for you to sleep out here every single night, dude.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Already did.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else.
Okay, my process with that was that if you ate at a Harper Cafe every day, maybe you also ate a bog dog, and why aren't you poisoned? I don't know.
No thanks, my friend.
But it's from your favorite cartoon character.
This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
You're hiding something.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else.
I don't know, man. I just got a glimpse of you wearing some black leggings.
Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
You're not wearing any clothes. He's just dragging this cardboard box behind him with all these clues that just don't quite fit inside, so they're just toppled in on top of one another. So I think I'm gonna go back to oh, the flowers.
These flower petals seem a little out of place lying on the ground over there.
About time I noticed them. Okay, let's see. Cafe.
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
No one asked you to, unless you drink the swamp juice, which I sure is just bottled that way. That is not how you properly bottle the drink to sell. Okay, I feel we're... See, I need to go back because I was too not paying attention. I've just missed all these other areas that are just like new in bright yellow letters.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Aha, she called you old.
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
No, in my handy dandy cardboard box that I'm dragging behind me. Okay, so the other two people that we neglected to finish talking to are these guys.
I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his shoulders. Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
Okay. Talk to Mr. Bobby Burrow.
Oh?
I found these designs for a costume. A boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Okay, so it feels like I'm done talking to him, so let's backtrack. We still don't have Lady Weybridge's challenge figured out. So I'm going to do some clicking around and see if I can like look in the water and find more things to interact with. Oh, I completely forgot. When I was making the rounds, I made a note the little girl is over here. Let's talk to her before I go poking around. I'm like, what's this up here?
There's a hollow part of the tree, right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
I could have sworn I clicked on that like the very first moment I came in here, but okay.
You again.
She looks
Ready
so
with some
distraught.
cryptic advice, no doubt?
Don't let them take him.
Who? The murderer? That's my job. I gotta make sure that they...
No, the creature. Don't take him away. This place is his home.
Oh, Boggy. Hey, don't worry. I didn't really believe he could be, responsible for this mess.
You didn't?
Well, no.
And I'm also just now noticing, I don't know what this little girl's relationship is to other characters, but she and Lady Weybridge and Echo, they all have red hair. I don't know if there's like a family thing going on, but she by far is the most suspicious character, and I'm struggling so hard to say the word suspicious. And I don't know why. Okay. Mainly because I didn't believe he existed at all. No, we don't want to hurt her feelings. I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone. Well, even if you do have good intentions, there's always a possibility that, you know, you might not mean to hurt somebody, but you still do. I've always known who the murderer was, and it's not Boggy. We don't know yet. But let's go with the second one.
I don't believe he could ever hurt anyone.
So, he won't get in trouble? He won't have to leave?
Well, he's been out here for what, 60 years, hasn't he? And stayed out of trouble for that long. I have a feeling some detective isn't going to change all that in one day.
Well, in that case, he says, thank you.
I don't know. I kind of feel like that little girl is Boggy. Yeah, who is that little girl? Achievement unlocked. It's like her dress has like a scratchy pattern on it, like scales. I think that little girl is Boggy. Watch me be... Oh gosh, look at the eyes. Was that there before? In the tree?
There's a hollow part of the tree, right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Okay, so I need a candle or a flashlight or something. I did not like those eyes peeking out at me at all. See? What is that?
This is the creepiest I don't like it here. What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Nice. There's so many little details in this game that are just completely going over my head, and I don't know if it's because like I'm focused on trying to record something or if I'm just that oblivious. I think it's a little of both. That doesn't make me love these kinds of games any less. Just makes me a little upset with myself. Okay, so this is the thing we need to break. I love these kinds of puzzles. Three. Let's double check. Let's see. I think this just goes to the tail, maybe? Yeah, so 3.
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Oh, that's the lockpick. Thought it was a handy-dandy screwdriver, a staple of all escape room games. Lockpick. A lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime, most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. Folder says this was his lockpick, but he lost it a while ago and had to buy a new one. So let's go back to Agent Folder, who so far is like my least favorite character out of this whole bunch.
Something you found on the floor? Come back when I'm not so busy, alright?
Okay.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Figured you would recognize your very expensive lockpick that you lost, but sure, why not? Oh my gosh. I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Okay, so given my repeated failure with Lady Weybridge, I'm wondering if we have enough information on hand already that we can successfully engage in a challenge with this guy. Let's find out.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
Present a clue.
Where did I find this again?
Ooh.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You said Remington always carried a lockpick with him. You were at the scene of the crime yesterday and might know who dropped it. You already admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open locked doors.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one. You let Remington borrow your lockpick before he died. Now he lost it.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Oh, well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Okay.
Comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool.
I stay in storage.
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. I'm indoors. What a treat.
What's this page?
I'm indoors.
No!
What a treat.
There's a paper on the floor by her foot. Well, I guess it's...
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating. I must take some time to read it.
Didn't I already do that? I got so excited for nothing. Okay, flower book. Okay, so we know where the protester is, where Echo is. Those flowers that are attached to the museum. So that's where the museum originally was. But how do I convey that? There's just going to be a lot of transitions in this episode where I'm just fumbling around until I find something. Like, he was just made to be a detective.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would want to.
Oh. Okay. Hi, man. What's up?
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock.
That's adorable.
He's staring into my soul.
Respect the merch.
It should open if I set the right number.
Do I have a number code? I don't know. Let me back out. I'm like, he's right there. Let's try 1963. Maybe our boy Echo is hiding a lot.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to.
Okay, let's try 1963.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Okay, that wasn't it.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
Ooh, okay.
Notebook time.
Heck yeah. I love this little ghost friend. I have a silly nickname. What, is that your conclusion? No. Ooh. He's so cute. Sure, that seems the most realistic. Well, I mean, the rain is probably the most realistic, but it doesn't correlate with, I have a silly nickname, but someone's trying to collect taxes. Because you're not using your real name, perhaps?
You've been hiding in your tent from the tax man.
Why not?
Oh. I thought we failed that. Okay. Oh my gosh, where to now? Let's walk. Thinking maybe we get a flashlight from his tent to get up in this awful, awful tree.
Note to self, don't fall in.
But not sure. Well, maybe if I have a lockpick, I can get in the museum door now. Here, let me fast travel now that I've got some kind of goal in mind.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
And I use the lockpick?
I have no interest in something like that. Obviously. You're wasting your precious time, Detective.
I know I am. This speech bubble says so, but I have no idea what to say about Lady Weybridge. Is there anything else in here?
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
And go to the one place I wasn't planning to go to. I'm gonna go use my hint system. I am a little lost right now.
Try and solve every suspect's challenge topic. If you're struggling, don't forget to present profiles and clues to people who might be interested. Oh, and hurry up. It's cold in this boat.
I'm the one doing all the work.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. The fence that seems to surround this entire area is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
I feel like we're just missing something in the museum.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location.
Yeah.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Yeah, we've already confirmed that it's, well, we couldn't confirm it in the game, but we know that the museum was over by the protest area where Echo is.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. Boggy playing the piano.
He's so talented.
He's having a grand old time.
Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. Okay. This might be our number code to get into the tent.
Copyright MCM XXXIV. That would be 1930, 1934?
Oh my gosh, this makes so much sense now because we know Echo is a Boggy fanboy. So of course he would make his padlock something relevant. 1934, let's try that.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to.
Whoa, okay.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news. Remington is dead.
Oh, it says.
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain?
What were you really protesting, huh?
They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to it.
To Remington or to Boggy?
That's all he's written.
Alright, everyone, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode of Detective Grimoire here. Thank you for joining me. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!